It was just another slow Friday night on the south side where pool balls cracked louder than conversations. James, 41 years old, black, lean, 6 feet tall, full goatee, bald head, stepped into the pool hall like he always did after work. Black hoodie, jeans, steel toe boots, a quiet man with a loud game. The place had 20 tables, all 7-footers, dark green felt, rich dark wood frames, classic green glass lights above each one. It looked decent, not some rundown hole, but it still carried that vibe like secrets lived in the shadows. The air smelled like chalk, wood, and faint memories. He nodded at the bartender, tossed his case on table 9, opened it up slow. His stick was clean. Deadly, he started shooting. One ball at a time. Smooth, methodical, cold. This was peace. This was church. But tonight, felt different. He chalked up for the next shot when he felt it. Eyes on him. Deep, heavy. Somebody was watching but he didn't know who yet. James hit a few more shots, just warming up. Each one sharper than the last. He wasn't flashy, but every move meant something. You could feel it, still. That weight on his neck, that unshakable sense he was being watched. He stood up, scanned the room, and then he saw him. An old man sitting by the far wall, dark brown skin, full gray beard, thick brows, Kangol hat tilted just right, long trench coat, tan, maybe beige. Looked like it ain't been washed since the 80s. He sat perfectly still, arms crossed, eyes locked on James. Didn't blink, didn't move. Everybody else, playing like normal, laughing, shooting, drinking. But not one person glanced his way, not even once. James narrowed his eyes. "Who the hell is that?" he muttered. He tried to ignore it, took another shot, but the old man didn't stop staring, didn't flinch, didn't even sip the drink next to him. Then, one nod, slow, heavy. Then, he waved James over. James hesitated, felt wrong, but felt real. His gut said nah, but his feet, they already started moving. James walked up to the table. Old man was still, just waiting, like he'd been waiting for years. "You got a name?" the man asked. Voice was deep but smooth, familiar almost. "James," he replied. The man nodded. "Leon." James blinked. That name, it sounded like something important. They stood silent for a second. Then Leon leaned over, pulled a cue from behind the wall. "Let me see what you really got." They played, and it was different. Leon didn't talk much, but when he did, it cut deep. "Keep your elbow tight. Backspin, not side. Don't think, just shoot." James was learning more in 10 minutes than he did in 10 years. It wasn't just pool. It was like Leon was downloading knowledge straight into his soul. And every now and then, James swore the lights would flicker when Leon got too close. He brushed it off. Too locked in, too focused, too good. But yeah, something about Leon wasn't normal. And deep down, James knew it. The next few nights, same routine. James walk in. Leon already there, waiting, watching. They shot together, traded quiet words, drank a beer, watched the other players like sharks stalking guppies. But each night, James noticed something strange. Leon never left, never ate, never used the bathroom. He just vanished when James turned around. One night, a dude passed by and said, "You shoot like Leon Carter used to." Before he stopped. "Never mind." James froze. Leon Carter? The name matched, but it couldn't be. That's when Leon leaned in close and whispered, "Some names never die." Then he tapped his beer bottle twice, and it slid across the table, like it moved on its own. James ain't say nothing, just stared. His hands were cold, his chest tight. This man was more than a teacher, More than a legend. He was something else entirely. 1 week later, James was locked in. Every shot was clean. Precision, like muscle memory from another life. Leon stood close behind him, real close. "Take the bank off the side," Leon said. James adjusted, shot. Crack. Clean hit. Ball drops. Suddenly, the lights above flicker. A chill runs across James's spine. He looks back. Leon ain't moved, but the air around him, heavy, thick. A bottle crashes off a shelf behind the bar. No one touched it. Bartender don't react. Only James noticed. He looks at Leon. "You felt that?" Leon smirks. "Just energy, young blood. Means you're waking something up." James swallows hard. He don't laugh this time. He just lines up his next shot and keeps his eyes forward. But in the reflection off the 9 ball, he sees Leon's face. And behind him, shadows that don't match the room. The hall started clearing out. Night shift regulars gone. Just James, the bartender, and that cold air left behind. James leaned on the table, looked around. Leon was gone. He turned to the chair they always sat at. Empty. Cue stick resting against it. 1 beer. Untouched. Bartender walked by. "Yo, you good?" James nodded slowly. "Yeah, just waiting on my coach." Bartender froze. "Who?" James pointed at the chair. "Him, Leon." Bartender shook his head. "You been sitting here alone all night?" James blinked, then chuckled until it hit him. He picked up Leon's stick. Felt warm, too warm. He turned around one more time, still empty. But then, on the wall behind the bar, a black and white photo. Leon Carter, pool legend. Rest in power, 1987. James froze, heart pounding. Then he heard it, a whisper behind him. "I'm always here, just ain't always seen." Thanks for watching. If that story hit different, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Mystic Melanin is all about real black stories with a twist. A little truth, a little fear. Appreciate you being here. Be safe. And I'll see you next time.